Hey, what's up, family? I am Marcel Jackson, founder of Professionally Developed. I am your favorite career coach, and I just wanted to spend some time of telling you about how I got started with Professionally Developed. So, interesting story. Actually, I was a sophomore in college, and I was part of the National Society of Black Engineers, and part of the role on that executive board was for me to find different corporate partners and tell them to give our chapter some money to help us with our programming and everything else. One of the benefits of being a partner was that you got a book of resumes. So instead of going online trying to find people or waiting to the career fair, as a corporate partner, you got this big old book of resumes, and we had maybe 180 to 200 people in our chapter. So pretty huge, pretty good, right? So as I'm collecting and gathering everything, I'm looking at these resumes, and these are upperclassmen, graduate students, and you would not believe some of the resumes that I've seen. So I started there, just updating, editing resumes, just to make sure that our chapter is represented like the best, right? Okay, so that's 2010. Couple years later, while I'm in college and through while I'm in college and going through, I start updating resumes with friends, and they're like, "Oh, hey Marcel, thank you for updating this. I just got the internship." Okay, updating resumes for other people, for family members. Hey, I just got the job. I got this. I got that. So I'm like, okay, maybe I should start doing this seriously. So I talked to my mentor about it in 2012. Got the name Professionally Developed. Still waited. I still waited. Right. Um, Fast forward later, I'm still helping people one off. Just get their resume together. Just helping them on interviewing skills, making sure that they're presenting themselves, the best way possible to the world. And I come across someone who was an intern at the company I worked for, and yeah, he reached out to me. I updated his resume and everything else. As a thank you, he takes me out for dinner, and we're talking. He's like, "Hey, Marcel, I didn't tell you, but before you went and updated my resume for free, right? I spent about $250 for a resume writer, and got no luck. So this young man had 2 degrees, right? Still, and after I went, updated his resume, he got the call back and interview that next week and was working a week after that. So it was like, yeah. I was like, okay, yep, understood. Like, people are really willing to pay for these services. I understand, at this point, I've been doing it for the past 6 years for free, and people are seeing results and value. So in 2016, I decided to go ahead and formally have, professionally developed. So I started off doing resumes, doing cover letters, and also later down the line started to add LinkedIn profile development, because people kept asking like, "Hey, do you do LinkedIn profiles?" I'm like, "Yeah, let's go do that." Um, Business media kits, because I also work with entrepreneurs and small business owners who are looking to gain more corporate or more organizational contracts. So it's just a more professional way than the standard email template that you go and send out to go get clients. It's just a nice, clean, professional way of detailing your skills, your highlights, the services you provide, any media that you might been a part of, as far as, let's say, newspaper articles, or TV interviews and everything else. So it's like all of your highlights in one little nice package. So the person that's evaluating you for this next opportunity, they have everything in one place. Yep. And then recently in 2020, I started to add website design. So people were like, "Oh, you designed your website. Do you do websites? Do you do websites?" No, no, no. So I stopped. I didn't take on any website clients initially, just because people are super picky, right? It's the color, it's the layout, it's everything else, which makes sense. Like, you're spending time, money, you're going to live with this website for a long amount of time. So I'm like, yes, be all of those things you should be. But I didn't really think I had the bandwidth for that. My wife was like, "Marcel, just start creating websites for people." And I was like, "Alrighty." So that's another service that I offer. Everything is kind of revolving around helping people present the best version of themselves to the world, whether that's your resume, your cover letter, your LinkedIn profile, your business media kit, as a small business owner or entrepreneur, speaker, right? Or a website, because we need places for people to go and see our services and see the things that we're able to do. Yeah, yeah, that's pretty much what I do and how I started. So yeah, I would say anyone that's interested in starting a business, please start now, start early. I follow a lot of people who are in the same career services, career coaching businesses, and I follow a lot of people who are actually younger than me. So, I started in college, but I didn't have the business. They're like, nope, I'm starting my business in college. So, shout out to all of them. I would say, yeah, go for it. So, thanks for spending some time with me, and yeah, bye.